Savage, welcome.
Oh my goodness. They'll literally think I paid you for that grand intro.
She paid me some good money for that intro. Huh? I want to learn how to say your real name. Is it Tiwa Top or Tiwa Top?
Tiwa Savage.
Tiwa Topwe.
Topwe. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a minute.
No, okay, that's cool. And Savage, is that like your real surname?
My real surname.
You lie.
I mean, my surname
that's not
now
even like
is
Igbo or
valuable.
Yoruba.
It is? Well, no, it's not. Yeah, but it is my real surname.
Is it?
Yeah. Yes.
So did you come from a long line of savages? Like, is it?
Yeah, what's that wild?
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, well, you seem a bit sweet. You seem a bit lamb-like. But it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming onto the show. All right, before we get anything started, you got a new album out.
Yeah.
Right? iTunes, people can get it.
Yeah.
You want to tell people about it? I'm holding it here. It's called Red, right?
Yes. It means romance, expression, dance, and it's my second album, my sophomore album.
Romance, expression, dance.
Exactly.
Yeah?
I know.
I like the way your accent goes from like British to American.
To Nigerian.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, and you have been explained to me as the biggest female celebrity songstress, if you will, in Nigeria. Is that true? Would you say that you hold the crown? Heavy is the crown? And...
I'm just going to give God the glory. I've been able to achieve a lot, especially as a female in a male-dominated industry.
Right. Okay, you were born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Grew up in the UK. Went to the States, right?
Yes.
You studied music in the States.
Yes.
You worked in the States
Yeah.
with people like Mary J. Blige, Fantasia, Monica, etc., etc. And then you decided, now, you know what? Later for the States, the biggest market in the world, I'm going to go to Nigeria, where things are new and developing, and try my luck in this music business.
You're right. You see, when you say it like that, it seems crazy.
Yes, it sounds very
if I started like that, I probably wouldn't have moved.
Right.
But in my head at the time, when I was in America, everyone used to just say, Tiwa, where's that from? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm Nigerian, I'm African. And they're like, you're from Africa. And they used to be so excited about it. So I was like, well, if they're so excited about where I'm from and what's going on where I'm from, the sound, they used to talk about fella, you know, and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, what am I doing here? Why don't I just go home and build my brand from home? Because that's what made me different in America. You know, you had Kelly Rowland, you have Sierra, you have a whole bunch of like R&B singers. But what made me different out there was the fact that I could, and I had this Afro pop sound to my music, and I had to come back to Nigeria.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. You came back to kind of reconnect with that and use that as part of your blueprint.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily that you came back to be a Nigerian-only artist.
No. I mean, I still want to always be considered Nigerian African, even you know, crossing over. I still want that tag, but I had to come back to do it organically. I couldn't do it in America like me singing Afrobeat and be making it in America. I had to come back to Nigeria.
How did you hook up with Don Jazzy?
No, wow. Long story, but someone introduced me to him, and he just told me his name was Michael, and he was like, you know, he's a producer, and I was like, okay. So I came to Nigeria and I saw him, and then I saw this crowd and around him. I'm like, wait, I mean, you're just a producer. What's going on? And then I started like.
This is when he was real tight with Devonge, and they were still doing their thing. Mr. Dowd.
Mohit. Yeah. Huge. So I was like, wow, this guy is a living legend. And at the time, it was still Mohit, so I was still building my brand. But you know, he's such a great guy. The whole crew was so great to me.
Now, congratulations. I don't know if you want me to say this, but you just had a baby, 7 months old. You traveled to South Africa with your son.
Yes.
And how long have you been married, by the way? Is it recent or?
About 2 years now.
2 years, right.
2 years, yeah.
I hear that it was your husband who convinced you to come back. Is that true?
You know a lot.
I know everything.
You're just pretending.
Somebody's not getting fired today.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So how did he bully you into this move?
Well, he was the one that convinced me, like, what are you doing out here? Like, you need to go back. And
I hear that he was hard on you. He was like, you gotta lose weight, you gotta this, you gotta that.
Yes, he was.
And how does as a man, I need to learn how to do that as well. My home situation.
Well,
so
he invested, you know, initially he, you know, invested in my career financially as well. And so when the person who's, you know, paying the bill at the time is telling me you need to lose weight.
They're losing weight.
Yeah, you need to.
But you're losing weight too, right?
But he looks good. He looks good.
All right, shout out to T-Bill.
Yeah.
now you're the queen of mavens. A lot of big hits here in South Africa. Doro Bushi was it's still a big song, big hit now.
Yeah.
Huge in the clubs. Yeah. I don't know what Doro Bushi means.
It means...
I'm listening.
Doro Bushi is Doro Bushi.
Okay, that sounded cryptid. Is that another parental advisory sticker song? Like, what? Huh?
It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Am I Doro Bushi?
Yeah.
Are you Doro Bushi?
Yeah, we are definitely.
We are definitely
Doro Bushis.
Okay, Bushis. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
I gotta ask you about a controversy.
Oh my God.
I got to. So, Eminado, another big song. Huge here in South Africa, right? Yeah. The video. We have another artist here called Fumi and the Volume.
Oh yeah.
He went on a campaign against Clarence Peters. He was like, they jacked my swag, they stole my video concept. Yeah. I'm sure you've heard about that.
I did.
Do you have any comments on that? Were you involved? Were you the one who was like, listen, I got this idea, and...
Well, I mean, I didn't... I mean, I'm sure they, is it a group?
It's actually an individual. His name is Fumi. Fumi and the Volume. Okay. That was the name of the band.
Okay. I thought it was a band, yeah. So I wasn't aware of them.
Okay.
So I started getting like tweets and like, oh, MTV needs to ban this video, and I was just like, what's going on? So eventually when it got too much, I went and I checked it, and I was like,
you did the face. Right.
But, like they said, nothing is new under the sun. It was harmless. It wasn't, I mean, it's just like it's just like, right. Or you go on YouTube and you watch old clips of something and you're just like inspired by it. It wasn't like, I don't think the team who put that together really knew that it was that fresh or current. Or I don't think they paid it attention or did as much research. It was just like, oh, this is, really, really cool. And, I will say, I on behalf of myself and my team, we are completely sorry. No, definitely. I mean, I feel where, it's coming from. But like I said, it was harmless. It wasn't, anything malicious.
Maybe we could see it through me and Tiwa Savage.
I would love to.
You know what I'm saying?
Please, yes.
Really?
Yes, I would.
All right, we'll try and put that together. Tumi's dope, by the way. He is super dope. What's going on with Devon's and then Don Jazzy? Like, can they please... What's happening?
I don't know.
It's none of your business,
I mean, it's just like, when you're a kid and your parents divorce and everyone's like, are they going to get back together? I'm like, I don't know. I would love them to.
We can talk about so much, like, but we're not going to be able to squeeze it all in. I just want to say thank you for coming and hang out with us.
Thank you.
Guys, go out and get her album out on iTunes, RGB.
Apple Music, everything,
everywhere, ringtones, you name it.
Definitely.
And you are definitely one of Africa's shining stars.
Thank you.
You are an inspiration to many.
Thank you so much.
Keep up the great work.
Tiwa
Savage, everybody. When it comes to matching things that don't